Hey folks, Jeff Eubanks here. A little light's lit up, and it's not flashing. I have learned that's a good thing. Here on Saturday, here on the farm. Tell behind me, I've already had to fire up the old John Deere. Do a little bit of mowing here in the backyard. Because the puppies, they come back here, and if the grass is high, they get even wetter. And then you got to dry their feet. I hope everyone has had a good day. Mildly overcast here at the house, here at the farm. I was hoping to get just a little bit warmer today. Get a little closer. I want y'all to see me better. Good Lord, dogs I carrying on over. I was really wanting to go into my my 2 splits I made on my beehives, 2 weekends ago. I went back here and checked them out. One of them, they're actually hauling pollen into that hive. That's a super good sign. Anytime bees are hauling pollen into a beehive, that's a good sign that all is well. I got my Sassini pipe. As you notice, there's no smoke billowing from it. I have decided I'll smoke it after the video because I end up spending more time trying to keep this blame thing lit and not being able to share and communicate my thoughts. Yes. Let's see. My blackberries. That's the next job. Got to build some type of framework to go over them so I can drape a drop cloth over them and or blue tarp. I think the blue tarp would give it the good redneck look. Let's see, is it Wednesday? Wednesday and Thursday, I think it's supposed to be like 27 degrees. And I would hate for my bumper crop of blackberries to get bit. Even Christie's strawberries are blooming. So we are really pushing the envelope as to things getting going here in North Georgia. I noticed the old peach tree at my grandparents' house has blooms on it. Azalea plants blooming. Second time I've mowed the grass this year already. This time it was more grass. Last time there was a lot of weeds and wild onions, but this time there was more grass. So I had to get out and clean up the mess from my prickly pear cactus. There'll be a little video of that going up. But I got up this morning and I was going to go, well, I wasn't going to go. I went to Dick's. I hate saying that. Why couldn't they name that place Pete's or Ralph's? Why Dick's? That's just a little weird, man. Especially when you tell folks, I'm going to Dick's. What? What the hell? Anyway, I said heel, as in the heel of your foot. I digress. Okay, I was going up there to get some of those decoy doves to help with my hawk issues. They blame if they hadn't sold out already. I know I've seen them there, but they didn't have them. So while I was there, I come across something that I had talked to y'all about a few episodes ago. When I was talking about this not being a slingshot. Well, guess what I found at the store? Dun dun dun! I might put the pipe up, folks. I ain't gonna throw it on the ground. Don't know if y'all see this or not. But that is the replacement. What is it called here? Well, I'll be darned, they've got it wrong too. Slingshot. I tell you what, I ought to call up Daisy and just give them a piece of my mind. Excuse me while I put these dark sunglasses on so I can read. Replacement band kit is what it is. So this will be installed onto that, and I'll be back in business. And, oh, there's a honeybee down there on a dandelion. How sweet. And then I also went to Tractor Supply, and my bride had bought a bicycle. Apparently, we're going to get in shape riding bicycles. Well, my bicycle's an older bicycle, and it's got a tire that won't hold air, so I went and got some of this Fix-A-Flat. Now, you can buy this stuff at Walmart. It's in the Home Remedies. It's what's it called? Generic Viagra? Yeah. If that's what it is, folks, I do not like this applicator. No way. That's your dose of weekend humor. But yeah, I'm gonna put that in one of the tires on my bicycle. And then I got a seafoam treatment to go in my car. My wife's car had kind of running a little rough, so I told her I'd take care of it for her, being the good husband that I am. So now then, I showed you all that stuff. Talk about this. Folks, we ain't gonna make it. I'm reminded of that clip from, what was that, Terminator 2, when, the Terminator's been sent back to guard the little boy. And the little boy looks up at the Terminator. He says, "We're not gonna make it, are we? People, we're not gonna make it, are we?" And I'll tell you why we're not gonna make it. I bought 3 products today. Out of those 3 products, I had to give my age, my birth date, in order to buy them. Yeah. This replacement band kit, it was $6.50 or something like that. Less than $7. I had to tell them I was over the age of 21 to buy it. Now, these 2, I did not figure out which one was which. Same thing with this. One of these 2 products, I had to prove that I was over the age of 21 to be able to buy it. Now, I can understand the little wrist rocket band. I mean, that's a lethal weapon. Now, don't get me wrong. But that's the state of affairs we've lived down to, man. But now the Fix-A-Flat or the Seafoam, and I told the lady, I said, well, I had to give my age to buy a little band to go on my wrist rocket, a replacement band. I said, but I'm not understanding this. She said, well, they don't want you to inhale these fumes and kill brain cells. I think that's the problem. We got too many people making laws what ain't got no brain cells. And I'll even say this: you can get through life not having a lot of brain cells as long as you got some common sense cells. But man alive, that's just ridiculous. Well, I do hope everyone's had a good week. They say the rain's fixing to move back in here tomorrow. Well, I don't like wearing these glasses and making my videos because I look kind of shifty, don't I? Harsh. I had a very good friend. Well, I still have a very good friend. She's not as young as she once was, still a very beautiful lady. But she was always a dark-headed, brownish, brunette type color, I guess. And I hadn't seen her for a while, and I saw her one time, and she was blonde-headed. Now, not bleached blonde, but she was a lot of blonde highlights in her brown hair. And I said, Kathy, what have you done to your hair? She says, look bad. I said, no. She said, well, when I started going gray, I wanted to try to cover it up. And she said, so I went back, I tried to do my natural color. She said, but I just looked too harsh. And that's something that I've since she told me that, I've kind of noticed that about some ladies when they start trying to hold on to their youth. Now, I'm not knocking them for, wanting to cover up the grays, but sometimes a color they pick may be kind of harsh. And I feel like I look harsh with these dark glasses on trying to communicate with you fine folks out there. So these are just they're my transitions. I like them. I mean, I can get out here and work and be able to read my phone, my watch and my phone because I got my prescription in them. So, I like them besides that. But they do look me a little harsh, and I don't want to look harsh. I want to be your friend. So that's about it. We're going over to eat dinner tonight with Don and his bride Trina and a good buddy Kevin and his wife Marla. That's Don's sister and her husband. Going to hang out with them a little bit, and of course we're going to be doing church tomorrow. I hope everybody makes time to attend church somewhere. And I'm not going to tell you got to be there every Sunday, but you need to try. I hope everybody's still working on their reading program of the Holy Scriptures. I am. I have been very slack recently. I'll be quite honest with you. I've had a lot going on at work, and I've come home just absolutely just brain dead. But I have tried. I am still keeping up with my Jimmy Houston's To Catch a Better Life podcast. Well, not podcast, but his YouTube broadcast, and keeping up with that. And now, of course, I'm still going to church and hearing the messages and singing the songs, and so I'm trying to stay spiritually aware, spiritually. I don't want to say enlightened, but yes, enlightened by the Scriptures, and I encourage you to do the same thing. So, with that, I put these on. Good Lord, I've jabbered on way too long here. I am sorry, folks. I hope I have not caused you to stray from any of your activities you had planned, but I do appreciate you stopping by and watching my video, listening to my nonsense. I hope that you found something in this remotely interesting and quite amusing, because it's all from the heart. This is all I'm shooting from the hip, folks. I ain't got no script. Yeah. I just get some ideas up here, and I just share them with y'all. So we're gonna pull this bad boy over and shut her down. I'm getting a little hungry. I might go in and make me a little sandwich. But I've got the infamous stick clicker. Now this worked when I started this thing. It did. I was very surprised. But I've got the clicker, and I'm gonna see if the clicker will click and shut us off. So. This is Jeff Eubanks. I'm probably squinting. You might even see some stubble here. I haven't shaved. This is Jeff Eubanks from on the farm, on the ranch. And I hope y'all have a good day. I hope you have a good Sunday morning, good Lord's Day, and I hope you have a good week. You can't ever tell about me. I may drop another video tomorrow. Who knows? I just, like I say, I shoot from the hip. So y'all take care. Like my videos, and if you want to, even subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.